Hi, I'm the Gadget Guru, Andy Pard. You're watching thevog.net. Now with me, you already know Phoenix or Mark, and right here, I want to introduce you to somebody. This is Deanna. Deanna owns and operates Zoot Scooter Rental in Estes Park, Colorado. We figure the best way to see Rocky Mountain National Park is through the eyes of somebody who lives here. So today, Deanna is going to take Mark and I on a guided tour going through multiple areas of Rocky Mountain National Park. Let's go through what we're going to be riding. Of course, Mark's going to be riding his 2008 Victory Vision. Deanna and myself are going to be riding one of her scooters. Tell me about the bike we're riding.
Well, these are Honda Big Ruckus scooters built in 2006. They're 250 cc's, highway legal. They're really practical for this business that I have because the maximum speed limit here in town is 40 miles an hour, and these things can keep up with the speed limit wherever we are. Taking them up into the park is going to be really enjoyable because they're pretty quiet. You really get a real nice feel for the nature that's going on around you as you ride.
What's the top speed on these bikes?
Well, at lower altitudes, we can get these things up to 75 miles an hour. Up here, they top out at about 60.
What advice do you give people about the expectations of the performance they can get if they bring their own bike up here?
Sure. Well, of course, these bikes are carburetor driven, and that requires air to breathe just like we do, and the higher you go, the less air there is. If you're an experienced mechanic, you can tune your engines a little, or your carburetors a little bit, and get a little more pep out of them, but generally you're probably going to lose about 10 miles per hour on any given incline.
Does the altitude have any effect on fuel-injected motorcycles?
It does not. Fuel injected is the way to go up here.
Can you tell us a little bit about the route that you're taking Mark and myself on today?
Sure. We're going to be entering Rocky Mountain National Park at the Beaver Meadows entrance, which is on Route 36 headed west. And we're going to proceed to Trail Ridge Road. As we're going through there, we're going to pass through some meadows where we're likely to see some elk, a lot of river action, and we're going to take Old Fall River Road, which used to be an old logging road way back in the day. It's a one-way road, 10 miles, 15 miles an hour, and we're going to climb about 2,000 feet over a matter of 2 miles.
Wow. Now, what will be the top altitude that we'll reach?
12,100 feet above sea level.
Mark, are you ready for that?
Always ready for it. Where are we at as far as elevation right now?
7,625 feet here at the shop.
We'll check in with you in a bit.
So we're having a little change in our game plan today because of the weather. Right now we're just next door to the Sheep Lakes area at the rest stop here before Old Fall River Road, and it's looking like the whole valley is full of rain. So we're going to continue up 34 west and go ahead and just hit Trail Ridge Road head on and forego the Old Fall River plan.
Mark, what do you think about the ride so far?
It's been fantastic so far, and I like your idea of getting us off the dirt road with the heavy rains we're about to run into up here.
You know, I tend to agree. We'll be back with more. I guess we're a couple hours into our ride so far. We're around 11,000 feet. Deanna, tell us where we are now.
Well, right now we're at Rainbow Curve, and this is an awesome vantage point for the valley overlooking the Sheep Lakes area. In about a mile we're going to be above tree line, and from there we're going to head up to the peak of our ride, which will be 12,100 feet above sea level.
Okay, tell us about the route where we just came up because, Mark, but before you do, what did you think of that ride?
That ride was absolutely fantastic. The views are absolutely amazing. You almost have to make sure that you don't ride off the road. It's just fantastic.
And the weather?
Cold.
I tell you what, we're right now in the third week of August. I guess we're around, well, what does your thermometer on your vision say?
Right now it's at 55.
And we started off, it was in the 70s.
Yeah, probably about 77.
I tell you, what a day, what a day. Okay, Deanna, so tell us how we got up here.
Sure. Since we changed our little route plan, we came in at the Aspen Grove entrance of the park, which is 34 West, and came past the Sheep Lakes area, and that was when we decided that the weather was going to be too brutal for us to head up the valley on Old Fall River Road. So we continued 34 West to where we are right now at Rainbow Curve.
I tell you, it's gorgeous. And what are we up for in our next leg?
Well, like I said, we're going to be gaining at least another 2,000 feet before we get to 12,100 feet above sea level. We're going to be driving along the alpine tundra overlooking the peaks of the Continental Divide.
Well, I tell you what, the scenery, there's no way we can put this in words. I can only hope that the video we're shooting does this area justice. You ready to take off?
I'm ready.
How about you?
Ready to go.
We're gone.